Alright, so I'm back from Blading Cup. What an amazing trip. It was great to see everybody, had a great time, was able to skate, and yeah, really can't wait for next year. So I'm back out of the office park and back on the big wheels. I got the K2 front street that I'm not a huge fan of for aggressive. You know, I think that the boots take a long time to break in. I feel like they'd be pretty good after they do get broken in. But I think it's a lot to ask to expect people to skate them every day for a month in order to actually enjoy skating them. That doesn't mean they wouldn't be good for big wheels. So K2 makes a bunch of big wheel frames. I have a pair of the R100s, which is a 4x100 frame. But I don't really like 4x100. I feel like the wheelbase is too long for me and I end up falling down a lot. So I put on these Kizer Trimax. They're designed for 3x110, but I'm skating them with the 3x100, which is my preferred wheel size. And yeah, I'm really curious. You know, I think that the 45-degree strap, the solid boot, the nice supportive cuff, it's probably going to be perfect for this setup. It wasn't great for aggressive and topsides and, you know, getting low and stuff like that, but you really need a solid boot for skating big wheels since this wheel height is so high. I think it'll be pretty good. One last note. So we're starting a thing called Blading Community. The goal is that every month we'll have a new trick that everybody in the community will try to do. So for the first month, we're doing the MacLeod. Doesn't matter how good you are, learn a MacLeod. You can do it on a ledge, on a rail, on coping on a quarter pipe, or you can do it within a switch up, doesn't matter. At the end of the month, submit your clips to backtoblading.com/community. I'm going to put together an edit with everybody's clips so we can all be part of this blading community. It's been a while since I skated big wheels. Only 2 weeks, but man, I forgot how fast these things go. The front streets are... So, to be clear, I'm used to my Seba. And the Seba are like $400 boot only. So they're expensive. They're carbon. They're super padded. I mean, they're great. These are not the Seba. I had to adjust the buckle a lot so that I was getting a lot of, you know, I set them up initially just the way that I skate my aggressives. And that's with the buckle a little open so that I have a little more wiggle room inside because, you know, that cuff is very stiff and it doesn't give me a lot of movement. I set these up like that. It felt horrible. So I tightened the cuff a little bit and they feel better, but now I'm still getting that problem that I had the first time that I skated the K2s. Just like this weird pain on my shin where the top of the cuff is digging in because there's no movement. I mean, I can't, like I lean forward and it just, the cuff stays right where it is. It's frustrating. I sure do love these hundreds. I mean, 3x100 is just, uh-oh, a little fast. 3x100 is just a perfect, for me, perfect wheelbase. You know, this is like a 255, so It's long enough that I still have stability, but it's not so long that I have clipping. It's low enough and like the wheels are big enough that it feels like I can still skate fast, like I'm on hockey skates, but then I have that coasting feeling that you get on ice versus cement with, you know, smaller wheels where you lose your speed pretty quickly. With hundreds, they just feel like they kind of float. It's a great feeling. So these Trimax, if you've seen my review, you know that they can be rockered. Typically what I'll do is I'll rocker the first wheel up and the rear two wheels down. Gives you a bit of a pivot point so you can do turns a little easier. Since I'm riding hundreds, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep the wheels as low as possible. So these are all rockered flat, flat and up, so they're as low as they can be. They feel fine. Like, I'm sure that they would probably feel a little better, maybe a little more like maneuverable if I had the rocker again. But I mean, I'm not doing wizardy stuff. I'm not doing carves. I'm not doing flatlands. And you know, with this short wheelbase, I think not having a rocker is fine. I don't see any reason to rocker these. All right, let's do some slides. Come on! Not turning fast enough. Yeah, get that back foot. Ah! My problem is I'm not turning enough. I'm so confident with the magic slide with the front foot leading that I want to try to do this like a magic slide, but then put my back foot on the outside edge and slide it as well. That's not it. It's got to be a turn. You got to lead with that back foot. And then the front foot, you know, just kind of balances. Maybe balance between the 2 feet, but definitely I'm leading with my front foot, and that's where I'm sticking. I just got to get that back foot to turn first. Oh, gosh. All right, I'm gonna call it. I'm not blaming these skates. I think it's me. I have no problem doing magic slides. It's that turn with the back foot. It's just not slipping out. And I'm sure that I just need to turn faster. I just can't. I don't know why. I'm getting tired now, so I'm a little worried I'm gonna start hurting myself. So anyway, yeah, great session today. It's just great to skate. You know, you don't have to always skate aggressive. You just put some big wheels on, get some of these Trimax, get some of those ground control 80s. Like, if you've got a UFS boot, you know, you owe it to yourself to get some big wheels. Get out there and skate. Like, explore your neighborhood. There's so much fun to be had. Just jump over things, skate fast. I love it. Anyway, see you guys next week.